Milan get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super ball!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pelé.
Well, Peter, it really is quite amazing as to how this incredible man, Lionel Messi, keeps doing what he does season in, season out. Undoubtedly, one of the very best we'll ever see.
Well, listen to the numbers. 2018-19, better than a goal a game across all competitions. 36 from 34 and 51 in 49 to be accurate across the league and across all competitions. Europe's top goal scorer and voted Europe's best for the 6th time in his career.
Add to that the assists, was it 19?
And that makes it 70 goal contributions in all. How many players could claim to have done that in their careers? Answer, none. It is ridiculous. Azar, looking for options for movement. And this is Forlan.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it...
He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. Messi with the short one. And this is Hazard. There's the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Owen. Oh, red. Nice interception. Now it's Pelé. Jorginho. That's a cute ball. And this is Owen. Owen! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Milan! First blood drawn. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Ribery. Fernando Torres. Torres! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be.
Great chance! And it's a goal! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Number 21, Michael Owen.
Milan go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Forlan, good driving run. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's half-time here. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 7, Johan Cruyff.
That gets things going for the second half.
Number 22.
Now it's Owen, aimed beyond the defence. Saka. Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Ribéry. He can get that clear. And he skips past his man. Ribéry has a shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Nedved. It's Saka. And this is Schneider. Mbappe. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cafu. That is a brilliant interception. It's a goal kick. Fernando Torres does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Mbappe. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's being urged to shoot. Takes aim and cross. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I query, Peter, whether he should have been allowed to do that in the first place, but absolutely nothing wrong with the finish.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 23, Fernando Torres.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Ribéry.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Number 24,
Neymar.
Number
Paris Saint-Germain
17,
looking to pass their way through.
Substitutions taking place.
Forward it goes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Jordi Alba has crossed into the middle.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Nedved. Well, that has not gone well. Has a look and plays it forward. Distributed tidily. Now then, the ball's come loose. Played with finesse. And this is Bale. He shifted it to the flank. Forlan. Over to the left. And he's picked it up out wide.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
We are into overtime. And time is up. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. De Bruyne. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor attackers end up there, but he went on to do great things at the other end.
Rijkaard. And he was alert to it. Mbappe, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well read, nice interception. Mbappe. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival, and he's managed to get free. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Owen receives it in a wide position. Backward it goes. And this is Pele! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He can run onto that. Baresi makes the interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Some really good ball movement. Azar.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now, the ball's gone astray. Tries to pass it through. Well, they've got it again. Just about within shooting range. And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Sane with the cross. And that should get the job done. Oh, good-looking ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Cleared away. Jordi Alba has it out wide and in space. Cleared without hesitation. And the pass is intercepted. Szoboszlai.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's De Bruyne. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. It's a good spell of possession, this. Pele takes a shot! Really well taken goal. And just like that, he hits 50. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's a shade optimistic.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Jordi Alba. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. That's a cute ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Bangladesh really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Costa Curta. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Into the last 5 minutes. He's found a way through, and this is Pele.
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Costa Curta gathers from the goal kick. Hazard. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. De Bruyne. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Pele claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. To open the scoring. 1-0, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Messi. Pedri. That's an imaginative pass. That's a throw. Threads one in. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Messi. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking for the run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Jordi Alba. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Looking for a runner. That's been slipped through. Just too much on that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pele looking to run onto it. Terrific header! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping! He's had a shot! And the ball's in he goes again! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target, and it was worth a go.
Jordi Alba.
Milan really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only...
That could spell trouble. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't...
Good effort from distance. And that has left him in a heap. Now he's got space here, and he's worked it through. Deftly away. Pedri. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. It's Pedri. Milan finding their passes. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. And he plays one through. Oh, he's been... Mbappe!
3 minutes added time.
Schneider. Now the ball's gone astray. And the pass is intercepted. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution for Milan, number 10, Schneider.
Here we go again then.
Owen, coming on the field.
Stood up well to him there. Jorginho.
Number 15, Fabio.
And he was quick to react. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pele is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Oh, it's hit the post! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Milan in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Jorginho is the team's great visionary. Played out to the left flank. He's through here. Short changes him with that pass. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. It's a pretty loose pass. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Tries to pass it through. That's been slipped through. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. Just one goal in it now. Game on! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Oh, what has happened here? Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's on it, can he get away? There's the shot! He's got a goal! AC Milan are all square. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution for Milan. Number 8, Pele. Number 14, Pedri.
Milan are making a change now. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Sané. Oh, that was vital.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Knocks it into space.
Such good technique.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Rijkaard. Now it's Villa. Now who's going to be first to this? And reclaimed it in a trice. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Pele, played out wide, and it's Jordi Alba. And this is Pele, shapes to shoot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
5 minutes is number 8, Pele. 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 Substitutions taking place.
So changes already, that is a bit of a surprise.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Alexander-Arnold is eyeing up his options in the middle. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Beckham. And now a sudden chance to counter. Sane is herring after that one. And it's Azar. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Kukçu. Now, can they get him away? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Short changes him with that pass. Rodri plays a sharp little ball here. Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get...
And he shoots! And he's managed to get rid. Out towards the flank. Oh, sweet feet. Fires it in low. That's headed upfield. Now there's a fine ball. De Bruyne. Puyol. De Bruyne. That's a little off target. And this is Owen. Tries to pass it. And the shot! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rodri. And this is Owen. Real chance here. And Owen!
Substitution for Milan, number 21, Owen. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Bale.
Puyol.
Substitution in progress. There will be 3 minutes
And it's Kukçu.
time.
Chips it through. Bale! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And that was his 20th goal for this team. All over in seconds. That's what they can do. And we've reached half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Milan are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Drogba, Ribéry. Baresi. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mohamed Salah. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
There's the header! And he's straight offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now he's got space here. Jorginho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
They've got a corner here. Well, there's the clearance. Good chance here! Lacking in accuracy.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
.60 minutes played. Nicely aimed pass. Hazard.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Drogba! No, he's missed it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And this is Bale. Searching pass he's played there. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Jordi Alba gets over and intercepts. Rodri. Looking to play him in. Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nice looking ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Defending was strong and firm. Looking for the run. And this is Hazard. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Looking for options for movement. check, claims it, and the danger passes. Nicely spread. Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. And the keeper has it. Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Milan finding their passes. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Pele voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Snyder. Nicely worked. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And they're back on the ball again. Quarter of an hour played. Batistuta. Well timed, excellent interception. Threads one in. Batistuta. Neymar. They're urging him to shoot. And he's gone long. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And that has been cut short. Cannavaro. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Pele. Raul. Here's Rodri. And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Just a quick announcement.
Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Gently done. Batistuta. Batistuta touches it back. Ambitious ball here. That's beautifully weighted. Baresi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, delightful ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Tries to play it through. David Villa gets into some space. David Villa! And that has been cleared. He's had a shot! It's in! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
The goal scorer for Milan. After 70
That was a given. It always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Chance, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
There they go, hunting again.
Now who's going to be first to this? AC Milan could counter here. It's played through for him. Face to face with the foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
He's having a good look here. And this is a great chance to take a lead. Pele! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Rice, McAllister, and it's Camavinga. Mbappe to Messi. Thinks about the shot. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Van Dijk. Camavinga. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Rice. That's headed upfield. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Threads one in. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
That is ended up in no man's land. Nice looking ball. David Villa! Now, who's going to be first to this? No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Camavinga for Rice. Now it's Pele. Shot could... And the shot! Oh, it's there! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And there goes the final whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
From the manager's perspective...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. He has a... David Villa! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Prachuap are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's some real chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi gets into a good position. And he's taking no chances there. David Villa. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Torres. Rodri, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Pele. Rice. And here's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Cannavaro. Baresi. Sade. Sade is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Pele. Knocks it into space. Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now.
Shapes to shoot! Rodri. Pele. Now it's Villa. Just eases him off the ball. Brzezinski. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And he's picked out the run. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
David Villa receives it in a good position here. Nice looking ball. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Milan certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mbappe.
And we're underway again.
Is number 15.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And he's managed to get free. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Rodri. Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
That's an imaginative pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Prachuap clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Villa. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. A whisker away from making it 4.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Ødegaard can get it clear. He has found the way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bebeto. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. David Villa. And that's gone loose. And it's going to be another one. Corner number 2 then. De Bruyne plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Some resolute defending there. Oh, what a ball! Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Bebeto. And this is Torres. Jorginho. And he's intervened well there. And that has been cut short. And it's De Bruyne, looking for a runner. Pele in acres of space out wide. And this is De Bruyne. There's the delivery. And he's there to get it away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Bebeto.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And this is Torres. Has a look and plays it forward. Milan are closing in on a comfortable win. And here's Torres, looking to play him in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. A probing pass. Dink through. Brzezinski.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Quality ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kimmich. Oh, it's Bebeto. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a chance! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
And a quick announcement now.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Czech claims comfortably. Well, they can break here.
There they go, hunting again.
And he has been fouled there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level.
Big chance, must be! And a chance! Goal, Milan! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. And it's very nicely done.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nicely aimed pass. Bale. Played back in. He's got away. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. So what can they conjure from this one? And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Some good work on the right flank here. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And that is a routine catch.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
That's a cute ball. And this is Bale. It's Bale! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! How do you look back on that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He is through here! Bale. Bale! What a save by Diogo Costa! Has a look and plays it forward. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Baresi shows the will to win the ball. Jorginho. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Half-time getting close now. Now the ball's gone astray. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Cannavaro gets it clear. Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. And he's straight offside. Sane. And it's Jorginho. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
The goal scorer for Milan, number 7, Leroy Sané.
So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Milan cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Can he get on the end of this? And there's his chance to lead the counter. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's neat. Looking to play him in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Back into the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
It's played through for him. He's got away. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Applies the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Into the channel. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's a fine interception. Chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Milan have the chance to go the other way. He's having a go! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Now it's Neymar.
That's going in strongly.
The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think a warning's about right, just a slight rush of blood, nothing too intentional.
Rodri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get it through? Now that looks a decent ball. Maradona! And he's straight offside. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. That is a brilliant interception. Khan is there to clear. Spread it left. Sané looking to be a menace in the final third. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's going for goal! Maradona. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in the green backpack kindly contact a nearby member of staff? Substitution in progress.
And we're off again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Now it's De Bruyne. Jordi Alba. Cleared without complication. That's a throw. And here's Jordi Alba. And that has been clubbed away. Neymar, looking for options for movement. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Just off target.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And claimed it back swiftly. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's quick to snatch it back. Knocks it into space. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's De Bruyne. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
No breakthrough, and well into the second period, it is still anyone's game. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's Pele! There's a goal! Ah, this could be huge. It is late. Could it be the one?
Now that's just down to great character, Peter. It's so tempting to become disheartened having been pegged back once, but to do it all over again, that's fantastic.
Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 9.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
And that could set him on his way. Pele gets through. Can he finish? It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Torres. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Maradona.
There will be 3
Cannavaro
minutes added
makes the
time.
interception. Now it's Maradona. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust.
Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
That's at the end. Milan have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
What a game, what a performance. And right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
Hello everybody, and a quick
And
announcement
that's where we
now.
have to
We'd
end
like
it.
to
From
ask
me,
you
Peter
all to
Drury,
kindly stay
and my
seated during the
co-commentator,
match.
Jim
Thank you for
Beglin.
your
A
cooperation.
very good evening to you all.